right, I'm finally here to do the coffee soap that I should have done, I don't even know how long ago. This one might be kind of tricky. If it comes out too bad, you won't ever see this video. So let's see how it works. You don't leave the lye water sitting off to the side like you normally do with the coffee soap because you want to mix the lye in with the coffee. And if you let it sit too long, the whole house will just smell horrible. So it's gonna be really hot. So hoping it doesn't overheat. And then the coconut oil, you don't really want to microwave the coconut oil right before you do it either, because then this is gonna be hot, so is the oil. So I'm gonna try something on camera and see if it works. I've done it before, it usually works, so we'll see. You're doing this at home though, you could do your oils in the beginning of the day and then set them off to the side and then do the rest later. So let's start with the oils first and see how that works. All right, so you need 8 ounces of coconut oil. Remember, it's always okay to go a little bit over. Unless it's like for acne soap or something, then you don't want to go over. All right. And if you really like coffee soap, Nature's Garden has this fragrance. I think it's called hazelnut or hazelnut coffee. It is like the best coffee scent I've ever smelled. So we're gonna put the olive oil straight into here. 32 ounces. All right. Now let's see if we can do it this way. And then you basically just blend the coconut oil right with the oil. You probably can't do this with the butter, but coconut oil you can, especially here in Arizona, it's pretty hot. And then also when you put the lye water in, it's gonna melt it regardless, so. All right, perfect. Okay, so you can set this off to the side for a second. And then we'll do the fragrance. I'm going to do a mix of coffee smells. I haven't done a coffee soap in forever, so I haven't stocked up on new coffee scents, but these are nice, so it's fine. So we're gonna do 3 ounces total of fragrance. So we'll do 1.5 of each of these, okay? And I checked before I started the fragrances to see if they speed up or if they get too hot. And it says they don't. They perform perfectly is what it said. Most fragrances say that. If you look under the information for each fragrance. All right. So you've got your fragrance. All right, put that to the side. So next we have to do the coffee. All right, you can use any coffee you want, just make sure it's cold. And there's two, I bought this one because I don't drink coffee anymore, so just save me some trouble. There's two ways you can do this. You can put the lye directly into the coffee, which will give you a really nice, rich, dark bar. It's really lovely. Or you can do the same as I showed you before with the milk bars. The 4.4 water with the 4.6 lye, and then 6 ounces of coffee separate. And then pour that in to the batter just like all the other batches. You can do that. That's gonna give you like a toffee color, I wanna say. And I'm going for a really dark bar, personally. That's what I'm looking for today. Plus the fragrance is this color, so. Okay, so 10.4 is the total liquids. Oh, what's that? All right. So there's the 10.4. I forgot a measuring cup. And then you want 4.6 of lye. And remember, I told you not to breathe this in. Some people wear masks, especially with all this stuff going around now. Everyone has masks. You can put your mask on. Or you can do like I do and just put your t-shirt over your face. All right. Okay, so let's cross our fingers that this doesn't heat up too much. All right, so you've got that. I don't think anything else needs to be weighed. All right. And it's totally normal that this is gonna smell, all right? So don't think that it's gonna catch on fire or anything, but it does smell. Pour it as close as you can. See, and you want to stir it pretty quick or else it turns hard on the bottom and then it's like impossible to get off. You end up having to scrape it. And it's not too bad to scrape it, but then the problem is you run a risk of splashing it if you don't hold it. So anyway, make sure you stir it pretty quickly. There you go. Oh, that stinks. It smells like the coffee they give you at when you get your oil changed. With the powdered creamer and the Splenda packets. So see how nice and dark that is? We're gonna use a whisk to put the fragrance in instead of blending it. Okay, so you can put this right back here, minus this big chunk of oil. hope it doesn't get too hot. If it does, I stick it in the freezer and put you guys on pause. All right, so it should be fine. Is that good? So that should be fine. Now, I'm gonna put the fragrance in and move pretty quickly, okay? So see it change color? Hopefully it doesn't, like the beer soap. It changed color and then immediately seized up. Shit. Okay. Actually, it's not too bad. So you can buy these too, by the way, at Home Depot or Amazon. It's just a temperature gun. And you can also use it every time you fry or cook anything. It's wonderful. It's like the best thing I've ever bought. Okay, so we're good. So it worked. All right, it's still pretty thin too. So we have time. Okay. So I'll go back and fill it more. So that way I don't overfill it because it's super thin. I don't really want it to overfill. But you see the really nice color? I love this color. And it'll get darker as it cures. Okay, now it's thickening. All right. No. No. I said no. No, Norma Jean. They haven't gotten used to the fact that we have neighbors in a year. Every time the neighbor's dogs bark. That should be good. All right, and there you have it. There's your coffee bars. You can use any coffee fragrance you want. You can use any kind of coffee you want. I've used so many different coffees, especially when I was drinking coffee. You know, you can do, when you do the 4.6 ounces of lye, and the 4.4 ounces of water. Instead of water, you can do that coffee, right? And then you can do 6 ounces of heavy cream or coconut milk or whatever. And it could be like a cafe con leche or like a cappuccino or I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So there's so many different ways to do coffee. You can also put ground coffee in here to make the bar really scrubby. I don't have any coffee. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different ways to do it. So try it, see if you like it, and let me know in the comments or, you know, whatever. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.